Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new episode of Top Drives. Now yesterday we went over my very own wish list for the new update, and today we are gonna go over how my garage is standing as of now for the new update, right? So we're gonna have a look at my Enter the Black Forest cars and my Amalfi Coast cruising cars. We're gonna draw conclusions, see whether I am well prepared for the events to come or if I am absolutely in shambles. I think I'm somewhere in between, but you guys can decide too. And also, in the comment section, you know how yesterday I told you to tell me your most wanted Amalfi Coast cruising car and your most wanted Enter the Black Forest car that you don't have. Today I want you to tell me down below in the comment section what is the best Amalfi Coast cruising car and what is the best Black Forest car you have. And please leave the RQ values too, so tell me like the RQ68 BMW or whatever. Tell me the RQ, it's much easier for me because I don't know every single car and what their RQ is in-game, so it's more interesting to see if you put an RQ value as well. So I can see, oh, this person has a super rare and an ultra rare as their best cars. This person has a legendary for both, you know. It's always interesting to see, so if you guys want to join in on that little social experiment, feel free to do so. I think we are going to do this update for update, so we're gonna, as you can see, I don't have very many cars to show, right? So we're probably gonna look at a pretty quick video today, but I do want to show you how I have been getting done. So we start with the Enter the Black Forest, right? Because we only have 25 cars here, whilst we have 28 for Amalfi Coast cruising. So obviously I'm going to start with the category in which I have the least amount of cars. Also, if you want to attach to the previous thing where you tell me what your best car is for both updates, you could also tell me how many cars you have for both of the updates in the same comment, if you want to. It's always nice to see, you know, the statistics. So for Enter the Black Forest, the breakdown, I'll show you the breakdown, looks like this: 2 epics, 3 ultra rares, 7 super rares, 11 rares, 1 common and 1 uncommon. So the epics I have, one is very, very good, right? RQ79. I want to just quickly see, if we go to all cars, is that like the best epic you can get? It is, right? It is. No, this is better. Look at that, 7.685. That's actually quite insane. That's probably the best one, right? So I got the second best epic, I do believe. Well, if you don't count this, because this is clearly better, but for like with the 4-wheel drive, right? But this looks insane. 3.685, that's like legendary stats, almost. Yeah, you just compare it to the legendary, right? They are so very close. That's a really crazy stat line for a epic. But yeah, it's interesting though. So we got the second best epic basically. So let's go back to my cars. And then we have the S4 Avant, which is quite interesting because it's medium ground clearance, right? So we're probably looking at like 3.893. Which is not good. It's not good by any margin, but at least it's decent, right? So if I have to upgrade that for some city street stuff, I'm probably not going to max it out ever, but I would probably upgrade it too. We do have the Cayenne Diesel, which is like one of the best. Let's have a look at the ultra rare off-roaders for Enter the Black Forest, right? If we go to all surface here, right? And we go down to the ultra rare category, 7.274. Okay, so we do have quite a lot better ones, right? The minis are definitely better. But then, if you look in terms of handling, I think we have the second best car, right? Because the 72 handling is gonna get beat by the 74 on very many occasions, right? Obviously, these are gonna be better for like a fast circuit, for a drag, for a hill climb, stuff like that. But if it's anything mildly twisty, we should have these cars, right, on lock. But not the minis. The minis are just far superior than anything else in the category. But I'm quite happy with the Porsche I do have, because it's not really that bad, is it? Whoops. And then we have the two 840i Grand Coupes I have. I want to keep both locked for now, because obviously they are the only like on-road ultra rares I have, so that would be kind of good for, you know, the purposes of that. Unfortunately, I only got 3 ultras and 2 epics from my elite pack, so nothing extra, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. This one I'm currently trying to upgrade, although I don't have a lot of cash, so it's going slowly. Then we have the 530D, which seems like a good standardized ride. We have the 635D, the Porsche Boxster Concept, the BMW iX3 Premier Edition. We have two of the Panamera. I haven't locked the second one because I don't know if I want to. We have this, which I'm currently upgrading because this seemed like a good car for the 42 RQ point. So that's why I have that. We have the 528i, the Electric Shadow, the A3 Cabriolet, the 80, Audi 80 and Audi 90, the BMW 333, the BMW 530, which I have maxed out, as you can see. Very interesting little car for 20 RQ. I think this is kind of okay stat line, right? It's low. You have to keep that in mind. And then the Audi Coupe GT5S is the only common I've managed to get. How many commons are there for this? 5. Right, 5. Okay, so we are like a fifth of the way there for the commons. Okay, so now we are gonna go to Amalfi Coast cruising and we're gonna have a look. So we have the Isima, which is obviously a very crazy car, 114 MRA, and the only car from Switzerland in the game, which is quite interesting, and I'm happy to have that because of those two reasons. I think it's a very cool car as well. It looks quite ugly, but I kind of like that. I kind of like how it looks a bit weird. And it's definitely the best MRA car that I have from the new updates. It's a very good one. And then we have the Fiat Abarth X1/9 Prototipo. And if we go all cars, I wonder, if we go all cars and we go ultra rare, we don't care about that tag, and we go to off-road. And we need to put it in its category too, so rear-wheel drive. There we go. Yeah, it's just the best. It's the best by far, right? Is it low? Yeah, it's low. That's the problem, right? These are medium. But for low, look at it. It's so much better than anything else. It's insane, right? So obviously this is going to be the best rear-wheel drive off-road car for ultra rare by far. So I'm happy that I have managed to get 2 of those, because that is obviously a very good thing to have then. And then we have the Lancia Hyena, and if we go once again, if we go ultra rare and we go manufacturer Lancia, you will see why this is such a good find. Lancia all cars, right? There we go. Because this one is a price car, keep in mind. It's the best Lancia, right? By far. 5.2 81 beats 5.983 basically anywhere. It's a very, very, very good car and such a good pickup to get early in this update, I think. I think that is going to be a crucial car to have for some events. It's really good to have an ultra rare that is both four-wheel drive and, you know, very high up in the ultra rare scale. I think this is going to do me a lot of good in events, right, where there's a bit of rain. And then we have the Alfa Romeo Nuvola, which is also a low ultra rare four-wheel drive car. The thing I'm missing really is like a on-road ultra rare car, because I don't have a singular one, right, that isn't for the rain. And then also a medium car of some sort, because these are low as well, right? So in that regard I am missing out. And here is my first and only right now maxed out super rare for the new update. This seems like a very decent car. 5.887 off-road front-wheel drive. It seems like a very good stat line for this particular car. I also have the P33 Roadster, which is a very cool and interesting car. I do really like it. The Mito Quadrifoglio Verde, I do have that one. The Brera, and also the 159 Sportswagen. So I got like a sort of an alpha collection here, which is kind of nice. I have the Fiat Formula 4 maxed out. I got the Thesis maxed out. We have the 156 2.4, the 147, the RC, the Kappa here, the 75, the Vola, the Abarth, SS, Pista, Abarth, 145, Stilo, sorry, Panda car. I am maxing out, look. It's basically maxed out. I just need to finish the upgrades. And then we have the two uncommons here, the Fiat 500 Coupe Concept and the Fiat Abarth 850 TC Corsa. Now, when it comes to the breakdown, we have 2 uncommons, 16 rares, 5 super rares, 4 ultra rares, and 1 epic. And I want to see how many commons are in this. 14. So there's a lot of commons, right? But there's a lot of price cars commons. This is price car. This is price car. I think that's it, but there's still 2 prize cards, so 12 gettable ones. It's very interesting. I wish I had a singular common for that, but I don't. So yeah, that is what is going on in my Enter the Black Forest and my Amalfi Coast cruising hands. Oh, this is gonna be a nice event for me. Nissan Pro Tour. Oppa. What is the average? Average RQ is way too low though. Look at my Nissans. Oh my god, literally I imagine if I could just crush it and like put in something like this, but I can't because it's way too much RQ. But hey, thank you so much for watching today's episode of Top Drives. If you did enjoy it, make sure to leave it a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're on that road to 10,000 subscribers and we are getting ever so close. If you want to join one of the biggest Top Drives Discord communities, check out my one. It's called the Top Drives Hideout. We have over 1,900 members. It's all about Top Drives, not so much about me. People are constantly talking about Top Drives all the time there. So if you want to elevate your Top Drives gameplay to the very next level, I definitely recommend checking the Discord server out. It's completely free to join and anybody is welcome. And if you guys do want to see what I'm currently maxing out now that there's a new update on, check out my Instagram page where I post every single max that I do. And if you do want to support me further, I have a Patreon down below and also a YouTube membership right here on YouTube you can join. With all of that being said though, thank you so much for watching today's episode of Top Drives. Until next time, stay safe, have a good one, take care of one another, and goodbye guys.